Hey guys, so welcome back to my channel, Nene97. I want to thank you so much for tuning in. Um, so today's video is going to be like a very touchy subject. It's not a thing that most people like talk about, but I've seen like videos on YouTube about it. It's about waiting until marriage to have sex, or um, staying a virgin or staying pure until marriage. Personally, for me, I believe um, in this a lot. I feel like it's very important to wait. I know I am. Um, so I'll just get right into it. So, first of all, sex and waiting. So, I think it's important for young girls to talk about this to prevent teenage pregnancies and STDs. So, when it comes to sex and waiting, I think it's important that statistically, it's important to know that statistically, when girls have their first time experiencing sex, they're not ready. You know, their minds, their bodies are not ready. Okay. Sex is an extremely huge commitment between two people who should love each other. Keyword love each other and be married. I think sex is important between a married couple. Um, should definitely be with someone that you love, not just a fling or a one night stand. It should be with someone that you love, you know, that you could care deeply about. And sex is more emotional than physical. More emotional for the girl, honestly, because it's our first times, you know, it's girls' desire to, our heart's desire for love and romance. And, you know, we experience some of that during sex. We feel cared for. And so when we're not ready and someone is, you know, treating our bodies with love, or so we think of it as love, you know, we get and we figure out that it's not love. We get hurt, we feel damaged, we get empty, we get bitter. Okay. All right. So just make sure that it's with someone who's going to treat your emotions with respect more than anything, and your body. So I think that's important. Moving on. When it comes to the decision making part about waiting, I feel like it's honestly a personal decision. I know for me it is. It's a personal decision to stay pure until marriage. Um, I think it's important for young teenage girls not to fall into peer pressure. That's a big one. Just because so and so is already having sex doesn't mean you have to. Why? Because it's your timeline. I think it's important for your girls to know that you'll lose it when you're ready, when you feel like your body is ready. Um, Another reason to wait is because of STDs and STIs. You know what I'm saying? Most partners, most intimate partners, have an STD and they don't tell you, and then they get you infected when legally they're supposed to tell. Um, and also, if you wait, you just have a fewer risk of contracting an STD and getting all those nasty um, repercussions or nasty consequences of teenage sex and experimenting with that. Also, moving on with the person, back to the person, should be with someone you love. Okay? You should have that magical connection with that person. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't need to be like vast and great, but it should definitely be a special connection between you and that person. You want to make that person feel like they're the only person that mattered that night. You know what I'm saying? Like, who else can say that, oh, I saved myself for my husband, or I saved myself for my wife? It goes both ways. Um, just when someone else or another girl or guy has premarital sex, they can't say, oh, I saved myself for my wedding night. If you make that personal decision, you know, you can say you did, that you saved yourself, and your partner is going to value that. Your partner will value that probably for the whole relationship because they respected you, or they will respect you. They treat you differently. You know, they They care about you differently because they know that you waited for them, that you gave them that respect, and vice versa. Also, for girls, especially for young ladies out there, the right man will pursue you. Okay, that's all I have to say. The right man will pursue you in God's timing. Let me repeat that. The right man will pursue you in God's timing. Okay? Nothing on this earth happens before God commands it. Okay? Nothing. God commands every second, every hour, every minute, every month, every year of His world, of His land. Your time will happen. Your prayer will be answered. Okay? It happens all in His time. All of it in His time. Nothing beats God's timing. Nothing is better than God's timing. So when something is meant for you to happen, when that door for you, when that door